there were 3 metal doors on C. A single door stood off to the side of 2 more facing the central staircase. Still can't read. None of them have numbers or verification devices. They were, however, locked like the other doors. No matter how much they'd been pushed and shoved, the doors refused to move. The mountain and lion threw themselves against them a few times, but no avail. So, there's a door in the back of the keyhole, which pretty much means I had to go find the key. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Just above it, there was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot. There were 2 other doors on... there were 2 other doors on C deck as well, but it was clear they were elevators, and each had a button to it with an upside down triangle. Yeah, okay. They tried pushing the button. Nothing happened. Exactly. Apparently there was no power running the elevators. To the left of the elevator was a card reader. Alright, the card reader also had a strange mark on it. It looked like it was a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H. Junpei stared at it for a while. Isn't that a symbol of... I don't know. I'm not into that. I don't know. It's an astrological symbol. Then the mark on the other door. I think that was the sun symbol. Alright. They had seen the same symbols on the A deck. There was a door on either side of the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it. That must be the Earth symbol. Alright. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator. The vertical line represents the prime meridian. Alright. See, now I know. 'Cause I didn't know this. And the ceiling looks like a sundial. I don't know. There's a great circle that had been scaled or a glass dome, but it had been filled with a gargantuan metal plate. Oh, or just a metal plate covering it so they can't get out. Anything short of an explosive charge was unlikely to damage it. Oh, that's nice. And all the windows were also covered. That's nice. In other words, there's no escape. We're trapped. All exits go nowhere. Junpei was not happy. The girl with pink hair spoke up. Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them. Yeah, that could be true. You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or just take us in circles. That's true. Let's not agree. No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, for the point where they go, we can't open them. Well, what you could do 4 and 5, and all the other doors go absolutely nowhere. I mean, the numbered doors. All I searched are the doors with the numbers on them, and the atmosphere in the room grew tense. Hey, wait a minute. I think I said earlier I don't think we should do that. Why? To block them. We had to be crazy to open these doors. Why? I agree. I think that's a terrible idea. I think we should keep going. I think we should stay here. We don't have any other way to open any of these doors. We should just wait. Someone's bound to come find us. We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, the ship is going to sink. The clamor voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Their arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another. And Junpei remained silent, but at last he could take no more. Hey, shut up! They fell silent. I turned to Junpei. He felt as each stare was burning into him, but he refused to flinch. Before we tried and decided to see where we're going, there's something else we ought to do. What's that? We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. That's true. I want to know who you guys are, who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too, right? And just, yeah, I guess that's true. Everybody left or crossed his arms and stared at the ceiling, but one of them spoke up. It was Akin. I agree. I think Jumpy is right. Jumpy? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei. He's pointing towards Junpei, of course. We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school. Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in? Would that be bad? Hell yeah, it would. We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. Nah, I don't think so. Be too much danger for us to know. If Zero knows who we are, you could all, your families, maybe you could tell us you'd had them. This stuff, no, but we still need to know what our names are. It's gonna be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names. Alright, why don't we have a code names? To him, apparently it seemed like an obvious solution. Code names. Yeah, we'll pick something like, I'll be 7. So we're just gonna call each other by their numbers. 7. Why are you 7? It seemed a far question. Probably because he woke up in the door that was number 7. So okay, I was left arm. Oh, okay, or that, but 7. Because this bracelet says 7. Alright. Yeah, that's a good idea. He smirked. Alright, I'm gonna be... Santa. And any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, San means 3, so I'll be Santa, you know. Like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think? No. Your bracelet number. Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa. Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3. Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Of course he's number 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate. I'll be Lotus, then I'm sure I'll know it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet is number 8. Obviously. I'd appreciate if you call me Snake. Solid Snake. My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace had chosen cards, I think I chose dice. Snake eyes, clearly, which is particularly relevant given that I'm blind. Oh, that's nice. Blind, really? He kept his eyes closed during their entire ordeal, which suggested something strange, but hear it say so casually, it was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but it seemed no one knew how to react to it. There was one person, however, who didn't seem surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair. I want to be Clover. She must be 4 then. You know, like a 4-leaf clover? Good luck, right? Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. 4. Showed the number 4. They come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet. Number 5. Alright, my number's 5, so my code name's gonna be... Well, I have one. It's not like there's any point to it now. As I cut off mid-sentence. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei. Oh, that's true. Forward nervously. You should all call me by my name too, because I mean, it doesn't seem fair to Jumpy, right? You're thinking it's not cool to you to hide your name after you told us. Wow, that's mean. If I decided to do the same, what's your bracelet number? It's 6. Oh, I thought she was gonna be 9. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand as she proclaimed. Her bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought, "Alright then, why don't we call you June?" June. Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year, so you're June. Kane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her reassuringly. Are you good with that? She thought about it for a few more minutes, and then she came to a decision that Junpei gave a small nod. Alright. Their names decided, Junpei ran over to them quickly and said, 1 was Ace, 2 was Snake, 3 was Santa, 4 was Clover, 5 was Junpei's number, Akane was 6, Junpei gave her a codename of June, 7 was 7, no, never mind, and 8 was Lotus. That meant 8 of them, including Junpei, revealed their bracelet numbers, but there's still one person left. Ah, that guy, the man with glass and hair like a bird's nest. He hadn't said anything since they met on the stairs, and he didn't look like the sort of person who'd incline to a conversation. His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, he soaked with nervous sweat. Nice. His behavior seemed very suspicious or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had the only fingertips worth of the grip in his sanity. The girl with the pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on his hip and eyed him suspiciously. What number are you? He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breathing became in hot pants. Hey, I'm talking to you. The man licked his dry lips, a shaking tongue, and spoken with a voice like old paper. Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here, and you know whose numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left. So you're 9? Yeah. He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet, it did indeed say 9. Clover looked up conspicuously. Wow, what's your code name? Code name? Jeez, what do you want us to call you? We all made up names, you should too. I don't need one. Why not? Because I'm not going to stay here with you. What? Looked at him very disgusted. You got some sort of plan? I do. What's that? You sure you want to know? Yeah. Alright, let me show you. I'm going to do this. Oh, as he's doing it, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. In the blink of an eye, he'd stood around her and wrapped his arm behind her waist. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Silver Santa leapt forward towards Clover, and the ninth man, he was halfway there when... Stay back. The man's hand dove into a pocket. It came out with a knife. Jeez, a pocket knife. He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck. If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. That's rude. Santa skidded to a halt. He snarled at the scrawny man with the knife and gritted his teeth. Yes, that's right. The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking his collar of his shirt. Clover, are you all right? The Prince Snake's voice was oddly concerned. Yeah, I'm fine. Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing. What the hell are you trying to do? I told you, this is my plan. What you're gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch. Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to her. She just does what I tell her, and I'll let her go. She started to move back slowly, grip on Clover. Keeping their distance, Juniper and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start at his back, touched it. He glanced around and quickly spoke. Verify. Huh? The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the rotate part. What if I don't? The man's nostrils flared as he looked like he was about to choke. Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat. I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now. He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard. Slowly, she stretched her left hand out towards the device. Her back was to it, and she had felt for a moment she could find the circular panel. It made a cold electric noise on the display, and her hand asterisk appeared. So that's how it works, Unify thought to himself. By placing one's palm, the ninth man called the scanner panel, the user's bracelet number would be entered into the device. You should total numbers on your numbered bracelet and find that is the digital root of that number. Is equal that number, the door will open, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Such as I see the door itself, the number was 5. The ninth man seemed to know a little more about the device's operation than he should. How he'd known exactly what to do. Good, you're done. Next. His bloodshot eyes crouched from person to person until finally they stopped on the lion. Ace, you, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right? Yeah, I am, so then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. Well, what are you doing? Do it. Don't care what happens to her. Okay, just calm down. Ace held up his hand, palm out. The ninth man jerked his chin toward the device. Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. So much talking to do. After it seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached to it. Now verify. Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. So that'd be 4, 5, and they're doing the 5. Wouldn't that mean they'd have to do 4 plus 1 equals 5? Oh. But when it wouldn't open just yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one number. Which needs the door needed one more person, but who would that be? Get back. His noise spoke, but the knife held to Clover's throat and made his word command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back. No, farther, more than that. Go all the way back. Slowly, Ace did as he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile. That was when Juniper understood his plan. Clover's 4 and Ace's 1 added to the man's ninth. It was 14. 4 plus 1 equals 5. In other words, thank God you are all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare. He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. The third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. Broom. The door opened with a heavy metallic groan. He let go of Clover. Wait. Should pile up towards the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough. Ninth man's gonna... and hops through the door. Okay, have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye. His hand waved, a twisted smirk on his face, then he was gone. Well, it said that only those people can go in there. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal. Clover, are you alright? There was the snake, oh my god, Snake ran to Clover's side as they lay on the floor. Yeah, I'm fine. She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support. Juniper ran to the door. The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. They grunted and strained, but... See, that's the only way to open the doors. Shit, it won't budge. And that's when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet. Did you hear something? Like what? Like some sort of beeping. I pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same. You're right, I can hear it too. What is it? They heard something else. It was the ninth man. Shit, why isn't it stopping? God damn it. You lied. Lied? This wasn't supposed to happen. This is wrong. This is wrong. His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another. What is happening in there? Open the door, please. I'm begging you. Help me. Please, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Junipie grabbed hold of the device. Engaged. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel and nothing happened. Why didn't it register him? He looked at the display where the asterisk had shown up. It said, engaged. Oh, so that guy's pretty much screwed, is what you're saying. Ah, oh my god, there's no time left. Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him. He killed me. It was him. God. Oh. 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 The explosion rocks the room. Instinctively, they ducked, stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room. The silence, the electronic tone echoed across the room, so as loud as a gunshot. All eyes turned toward it. Vacant. It had come from the device mounted on the door. The display changed from engaged to vacant. Let's see if we can open it. The mountain swallowed hard. Junipie nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel. Alright. The device had registered Junipie's bracelet number 5. His was not enough, however. At least 2 more people were needed. Junipie asked, which pair? 3 and 6. Let's do that. Actually, I should have saved. Hold up. Oh, I should have quick saved. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I wish I could go back. If I need to, I'll just go back and I could do it later. If I need to. I should have freaking quick saved. The pun was a little too on-nose, but the mood was still grim. Both Santa and June lifted their left hand silently. Boom, boom. Oh god, it's gonna be bad. He verified his chief soon filed for suit. 5 plus 3 plus 16 equals 14. And 4 plus 1 equals 5. It's gonna open and he's gonna be like dead. And there's gonna be like blood everywhere. It's gonna be gross. Alright guys, ready? I'm gonna open it. Oh god. They stiffened and nodded. Junipie nodded and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. It's gonna be messed up.